Okay, we're back down at the Beal Trials, really just now wandering through crops and looking at yield potential, any varietal differences that we're picking up there now. We are just waiting on the sort of the sunshine to fill these grains and work towards harvest. We're probably still, if you look at the crop, still a lot of green leaf here, a lot of grain fill, which is really good. We're probably around about five to 6 weeks possibly away from harvest. What I'm looking at the minute is I've got pulled a few ears here. We've got our old stalwart there, Golden Promise. We've got some of the newer varieties here. I've got Diablo and I've got Tungsten. And you look at the difference in the grain sites. We're working with Golden Promise, we're working about 22 to 24 grain sites there. With these ones we're looking at 28 to 30, so instantly you can see where the yield's coming from. We've got these grains, they're all set nicely top to bottom there. No blind grain sites, and they're starting to fill nicely as well. We can push into them there, we can see the end sperm developing. So, you know, there's looking at the minute like there's going to be some nice, good quality plump grains. The one thing we're monitoring the crops for at the minute is, and this is across all the spring barleys, we're starting to harvest winter barley as well now, which we'll get an idea where yield is with that. With the spring barleys, we're just looking at any potential secondary tillers coming up through them, and we'll have to pay careful attention to that as we work towards harvest for any harvest management that we need to do that, because, you know, secondary tillers potentially can increase screenings and affect the quality as well. So we're monitoring them quite closely, particularly in some of the later drilled crops that have got this going on. So we'll probably look back down here again in a couple of weeks' time, bring Paul down, and we'll maybe just have a little bit more look at the sort of varieties individually of what the movers and shakers are, you know, what's new coming through there. But again, you know, compared to how the season started, and every time I was begging for rain, we got the rain, and crops on the whole now look a lot better than what we're ever anticipating they were going to do, but we're still, you know, haven't got the shoots there that we are, so harvest will be a very interesting one as always.